Hello and welcome to day 9. Today we're taking a trip to the DMZ, the Demilitarized Zone. It's the border between South Korea and North Korea. And our first stop is the DMZ ticket office, where we pick up our tickets and check in with our IDs. And then we head to the DMZ tunnel. So there's 4 tunnels the North Koreans tried to tunnel over to South Korea side, and this is one of them. They let you tour. They let you go down in the tunnel and see the tunnel. It's not really that great. It's a 73-kilometer walk downhill and back up. And when you get down there, the ceilings are about 4.5 feet tall, so you have to duck the whole way down. It was no fun. I didn't have any fun. I don't know why they make you do that. It's a terrible part of the tour. But we tried. This is the little park they have up top. There's not a whole lot to do here. It's really touristy. I think that DMZ was a cool place to go visit. I think it's needed so that you can, the history part of it, it's an hour bus ride there from Seoul. And on that hour, our tour guide, Miss Sadie, she gave a very good speech the whole way that told us all the history of the DMZ and how it got there. And how it became the border, how the country got split, all that. A great history lesson. But the tour itself was very touristy and just not a lot there. Observation tower, when we get there, it was pretty cool just to see North Korea. Okay, here we are at the observation tower. This tower is on top of the tallest mountain, and that's the tunnel down there where we were. And then there's the South Korean flag, and it's hard to see, but the North Korean flag is right in there somewhere. It was a 280-pound flag. They had to have their flag tower higher than the South Koreans, so they kept building. One would build it up, the other one would build theirs higher, then the other one would build theirs higher, then the other one would build theirs higher. So they're really tall flags out there. But finally the South Koreans gave up, so the North Korean flag is taller. Anyway, there's binoculars up here you can see. Like I said, it was cool to see, cool to be there, but really probably not worth my time and money. So the whole DMZ tour took about 6.5 hours. So when we got back, we were very hungry, and so we went to the Gwangjang Market. It's spelled with a G, but it sounds like a K. Gwangjang Market. And it was a big market, not too far from the other market that we were at the other night. But again, same thing. It was very busy. It's a Friday night. Lots of people down there. Lots of food to eat. Most of the places down here have a lot of the same things that all the markets have. They're like knockoff, name brand clothing stuff, lots of material, lots of glasses, phone cases, just really cheap China knockoff stuff. This booth right here was out of the ordinary. It was a used shoe store, vintage shoes. And they had some cool shoes. This would be my kind of place. This was the store that I would have down here. Here's another kind of unusual place. It's a kitchen store. They have all kinds of kitchen gadgets and things like that. And, we looked around here a little bit. They have these little chopsticks with a spoon. 2 chopsticks and a spoon. I really thought we should have got some of those. Maybe next time. Here we come to the food section. All these people have these little booths where they serve them food, and their little tables and their little chairs and stuff that they want you to eat at. They're all getting ready for dinner. It's like 6 o'clock, so they're starting to prepare for a long night, long Friday night ahead. Some of them getting an early start, drinking their soju. Soju is like a fortified rice wine, kind of like a sake. It's what almost all the Koreans drink. They like soju. Some mix it with beer, some mix it with Sprite, some mix it with beer and Sprite. Alright, these people in the red coats, they're basically tourist information people, and so you have any trouble, they can point you in the right direction, tell you where to go, tell you what to say, that kind of thing. They have a lot of fresh fish here, a lot of fresh fish. They consider themselves an island because you can't go north, so it's actually a peninsula. It's surrounded by water, so they do have a lot of fish here. And they eat a lot of fish. They eat a lot of dried fish, fresh fish, smoked fish, fish cakes, fish juice, fish, all kinds of stuff. I like the next one. It's the meat counter. They also have these vegetable and fruit stands in the market. You can get fresh fruits and fresh vegetables. A lot of vegetables, I don't even know what they are. Alright, these are fried mung bean cakes. And what they do is they grind up the mung beans and they add a bunch of vegetables and bean sprouts and seafood, pork, all kinds of different varieties of them. And then they make them into these cakes. They put the batter into the pan, make it into a circle, fry it up, they get ready to fry them, they're good to go. So you'll see we order one and then they put it back in the grease to get it warmed up again, and cut it into quarters, and then put it into a paper cup for us to take along with us. We did eat at these ladies' stand. They were featured on the Netflix documentary Street Food Edition, Seoul. I had dumplings, of course, because I can't get enough dumplings. And Crystal had dumpling soup. And we took some pictures of the buildings on the way back to the hotel. And that's it for day 9. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.